chance favors the prepared mind. In the fields of observation, chance favors only the prepared mind. Science knows no country because knowledge belongs to humanity and is the torch which illuminates the world. Let me tell you the secret that has led me to my goal. My strength lies solely in my tenacity. The more I study nature, the more I stand amazed at the work of the Creator. Science and peace will triumph over ignorance, and nations will unite not to destroy but to build, and the future will belong to those who will have done most for suffering humanity. When meditating over a disease, I never think of finding a remedy for it, but instead a means of preventing it. Do not let yourself be tainted with a barren skepticism. Science brings men nearer to God. To know, to predict, to control, that is the triple objective of experimental science. Imagination should give wings to our thoughts, but we always need decisive experimental proof. In the life of an individual, an organic whole is infinitely more precious than its parts or organs. The universe is asymmetric, and I am persuaded that life, as it is known to us, is a direct result of the asymmetry of the universe or of its indirect consequences. Is it not the most beautiful death to die in the midst of one's labors? The role of the infinitely small in nature is infinitely great. There does not exist a category of science to which one can give the name applied science. There are sciences and the applications of science bound together as the fruit of the tree which bears it. To him who devotes his life to science, nothing can give more happiness than increasing the number of discoveries, but his cup of joy is full when the results of his studies immediately find practical applications. Let us wage a moral and political war against the eternal debt and the silent interest. Posterity will one day laugh at the sublime foolishness of the modern materialistic philosophy. The greatest derangement of the mind is to believe in something because one wishes it to be so. A bit of science distances you from God, but much science nears you to Him. Science knows only one commandment: contribute to science. The scientist is not a person who gives the right answers. He's one who asks the right questions. In the field of observation, chance only favors the prepared mind. The more I study, the better I comprehend the immensity of knowledge yet to be discovered. The scientist imposes two things, namely truth and sincerity, imposes them upon himself and upon other scientists. Science advances through tentative answers to a series of more and more subtle questions which reach deeper and deeper into the essence of natural phenomena. Science is the best way to understand the beauty of the world. To render clear the aim and scope of scientific method, we can profitably compare it with another form of mental activity detective work. The microbe is nothing, the terrain is everything. It is the malady of scientists to suppress their reactions. Let me tell you the secret that has led to my goal. My strength lies solely in my tenacity. Science brings men nearer to God as surely as it was science that brought him nearer to nature. There are no such things as applied sciences, only applications of science. Skepticism is the first step towards the truth. Science knows no country because knowledge belongs to humanity and is the torch which illuminates the world. Toil without song is like a weary journey without an end. One does not ask of one who suffers, "What is your country, and what is your religion?" One merely says, "You suffer, that is enough for me." In the field of science, the most successful men are the most speculative. Science advances by crawling. It pushes forth by trial and error. Its life is one of hypotheses and their verification.